Right, so joining me now is stand-up comedian Francis Foster. Francis, good to see you.
It's good to be here, Nana.
Right, so start me off. What do you say? Migrants in barges. I mean, I can't see the problem with it. I'd have put them in cruise ships and they wouldn't be allowed to get off. That's not being horrible.
What, you put them in cruise ships, Nana?
Yeah,
what, five-star cruise ships?
Exactly. Terrible, aren't I?
Yeah, with karaoke, a pool, a spa and a jacuzzi.
I know, horrible, isn't it? I'll be contained in that awful ship.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad, particularly when you compare it to the London rental market. If anything, it sounds a lot better.
There's no mould.
There's no mould. There's no landlord. And you know what? You're going to get your deposit back, so...
Yeah, you don't even need a deposit, actually. And you get your free meals. 3 meals a day, cooked by chefs, people on the barge.
Yeah. You know what this proves to me? This is what I think. You know, if somebody is prepared to trek all the way from countries like Syria and Iraq, go across continents, across Europe, arrive, on the shores of Calais, risk life and limb to get to this country, pay a people smuggler thousands of pounds, it only proves one thing. France is dreadful. It is. It must be. They get to France, they look around, they think, absolutely not for me. Keep walking, Mohammed. Let's keep going.
Honestly, I just wonder, what are people thinking? Because it's usually the liberal elite who've got nice houses and everything else that think that this is unfit accommodation. We, the taxpayer, are paying for all of this. And, I agree you should house people who are fleeing persecution, even though those people are coming from France. But I understand they may have come from somewhere else. They may know someone and so on and so forth, all the stories that go alongside that. But you'd think that you'd be thankful to have a roof over your head, food and shelter.
I think what we have is an immigration system that's actually not fit for purpose. I don't think it's particularly clear. I don't think it's enforced particularly well. What we have are Home Secretaries who love to talk a good game, whether it's Priti Patel or Suella Braverman. They talk a good game, but the reality is... It doesn't work. They don't achieve results. And what we have in many ways with people like Suella and Priti is a worse of both worlds. We have people who talk a good game and use on occasions inflammatory language, but ultimately do nothing and are fundamentally incompetent.
But, I don't think you can blame it just on them. I think we need to look at the Home Office itself. And what the hell are they doing? Was it like they process 9 people a week or something out of 1,000? I mean, I would have it on performance pay. I'd take them off their contract. I'd say, you're going on performance pay. You want more money, you need to do the job properly. I don't understand why it takes them so long. I don't get it. And then they're calling for, a lot of them going on strike because they want more money. And it's like, well, you've got a fantastic pension across next to anyone who's in private, who's not a public sector worker. It just makes no sense.
Well, it's a good point. But the reality is all these offices of state need reforming. The fact is they don't work. And what happened during the pandemic with when they closed down, when everybody worked from home, it made it even worse. So now they've got huge backlogs, and it's not just the Home Office, it's literally every other government department. I mean, take the NHS.
Oh, God,
death rates are through the roof. So we are going to need root and branch reform. How you're going to do that is going to prove incredibly difficult.